You can't vacillate on whether or not to bomb somebody. Once you bomb, you bomb. You can vacillate about whether or not to do it, but once you say yes, you're in. And I think Trump knows enough from history and from what he's being told that he doesn't see a clear win. Because look, even if you use the bunker buster bombs, which we would have to do, America would have to deploy them. They're so heavy that you need certain, aircraft that only we have. You'd then have to check. You'd have to go on the ground. You'd have to be there to really know. And we're not going to do that. Not right now. Maybe not ever. Not under these circumstances. So right now, what we're going to see is a slowing down of the exchange. Why? Assets and inventory. And this message phase has been exhausted. Iran cannot do any real damage to Israel, anything more than it has done. And I'm sure there is more damage than even we know from the wider media. But they haven't done anything like what Israel can do to the regime, but also collaterally to the people there. And I do think that there is a lower risk appetite for that because of what's happening in Gaza. I don't think people want to sit around and start seeing more non-combatants getting destroyed in another part of the region, the way we're seeing in Gaza. Now, I understand the exigencies of Hamas and the taking the hostages, and I understand the exigencies of the regime in Iran, specifically to Israel. But I think that this is winding down for now, and then it's the president's move. And I think his move is going to have to be to try to make a deal. Will it work? I do not know. But I'll tell you one last thing that we're seeing right now. Trump has to move away from MAGA. Trump has to move away from MAGA. It cannot take him where he wants to go. It got him here, sure.